Welcome to Clear Beauty Addicts, where we give you a classy touch because you are a classy lady. We thank you so much, ladies, for your support. You are just super amazing. We really appreciate your support, and we are looking forward to work with you, and we've always been giving you tips on what to do with your hair, and we are continuing giving you tips on what to do with your hair. There is something that we have actually noticed that is going on and that is moving. I'm not so sure where exactly it started and when is it going to end, but it looks like people have now begun to just embrace their natural hair. I believe you guys, you can actually agree with me that is what is going on. People have just getting to that point where they now begin to embrace their natural hair. But even if they begin to embrace their natural hair, there are some questions that are coming in that people really need to know. Some of the people, I would say, they're actually good on taking care of their hair, and some of the people, they still need to know what exactly to do with their hair. And some of the people are in that point whereby they are not so sure. Can I be able to now move to natural hair because they think maybe it's a little bit hard to maintain, it's a little bit difficult to deal with. But I've something good that I've decided to broach you in today. Today I've got those two other ladies that have just joined me today, and I believe those guys, they actually have got answers on what exactly to do with your natural hair. Either you've decided to keep it short, you've decided to maintain it long so that at least you can achieve your hair goals. I don't know what exactly that you want, but either you keep it short or you keep it long. These ladies actually have got like real answers on what to do with your hair and how good can you maintain it so that at least it can reach to the point that you really want to see it the way you want it to be. Let me allow those ladies to introduce themselves and say who they are, and yeah, let me hear from them.
Hello, hi, my name is Priska, and I am here to assist you on how to keep your natural hair.
Hello, hi, my name is Anna, and we're going to help you on how to keep your natural hair beautiful.
I think you've had it for yourself. These ladies have actually have solutions on how exactly are you going to keep your hair, are you going to keep your hair beautiful, even if it's natural or decided to put chemical. But today we're just going to focus on natural hair because it looks like a lot of ladies are preferring their natural hair compared to chemical, but I don't know why that is going on. But can I hear from you guys, what is it that you think have like really made these people get to a point of whereby they now begin to embrace their natural hair and they think that the natural hair is beautiful? And what exactly, what really happened? What makes people to get to that point?
I think ladies are now beginning to appreciate their natural hair. Like vakukwanisa kunzwisisa kuti bvudzi redu is our crown, and they are also beginning to understand kuti bvudzi redu, as much as we are black, we can always go out there appreciating our hair. Tichitori gadzira tichiri styler, tani styles akawanda ekuita nebvudzi redu, tichienda kwatinenge tichienda nebvudzi redu looking good, and tichito appreciate kwa nevamwe. Bvudzi redu ibvudzi rakanaka, and ibvudzi rekuti you can rock it, you can do anything naro. You can style any style that you want, and you can keep it natural, and then uchiri sama moisturizer so that it won't be hard kurikama kudhara tainetsekana nekurikama titi bvudzi redu riri kurwadza, and we end up takuisa machemicals chida kuti bvudzi redu riite soft, try all the things kuti bvudzi redu tigone kuri maintainer. But I'm really happy because ezvinezvi madzimai takukwanisa ku appreciate the beauty that is in us. Takukwanisa ku appreciate kuti we can be beautiful with our natural hair.
Wow. That was so amazing. I've actually learned something from that our natural hair is a crown that we can wear and rock without adding something, and we feel good about it. I think that is super amazing. But let me also hear what Anna have got to say about the natural hair movement. How is it going? What do you think have like really actually made people to not get to a point of whereby we are now accepting and embracing a natural hair the way it is, and we have also getting to a point whereby we are now deciding to see what are we going to do with it so that it can be something that we love and And yeah.
I think our natural hair is very beautiful as it is, and ladies have come to a point where they've realized that our hair is beautiful, as natural as it is. And I think also ladies have now come to a point whereby they now know how to feed their hair.
Wow.
So that it won't be painful, so that it is easy to maintain, especially natural hair. When you know how to feed your hair, you're good to go. It's not painful, it's soft, and it's nice. And there are so many hairstyles that you can do with your natural hair, the likes of Afro hair. It's beautiful. If it's Afro and it's beautiful, you can do it. You can play around with natural hair.
Wow. Okay, that's good. Okay, if you'd actually want to see from us, all of us who are sitting here, we're actually carrying our natural crowns in different ways. She decided to cut hair and it looks so short, and she did a hairstyle which is called bush logs. It's one of those styles that is moving around, but it's nice and it's amazing. Our natural hair, it's beautiful, and we can rock it like nowadays, even if on a daily basis, you can rock it at maybe when you go to weddings, you can rock it parties, like in each and every place that you can ever thought of. But I believe there's some of those places whereby people would feel like they cannot go with it. But it depends with the style that you have chose to wear. There are many different styles that you can actually pick. If you'd want to see some of these styles that we are talking about, maybe you can visit our Facebook page. You can see one or two styles that you might really like, which are good and which are amazing. But guys, I think you have been like telling me that natural hair is our crown, and it's beautiful. That's what you guys were telling me. But now I think there's someone else who knows that, and we have seen that. But now they don't know exactly how to maintain their hair, and they don't know exactly how to do it. And I know that I think they can learn a lot, and they can understand a lot when they visit like a salon or a stylist, so that they can like hear much about what to do. But like here, I think there's someone else who might need to know, maybe while they're at home, what is it that they have to do with their hair, maybe on a daily basis, or maybe if it's a weekly, or if it's 3 days in a week. And also you can also let us know how often maybe are they supposed to do, and what is it that they have to do with their hair, so that they can be able to manage it and deal with it on a daily basis. I was talking to someone else, and I was actually saying to them, like, mostly if you'd want to see, it's either a lady maybe can visit a salon maybe twice in a month, which is about 2 days they come to the salon. Then all these other days they stay with their hair, like wherever they are with it. And what is it that they have to do to it, so that it will be easy for them to manage it and deal with it? Yeah, maybe I would need to know from that.
Well, now I think it depends on how long your hair is, and it also depends on how you would want your hair to look like, and also if your hair is plaited or it's not plaited.
Okay.
If your hair is plaited, make sure that you moisturize it, or you have a spraying bottle that you carry, so that you mix oil with moisturizer or water, so that you spray after 2 days, 3 days, every morning. Make sure that your hair is moisturized. When it's not plaited, make sure that you constantly visit a hairstylist, and you maybe more like doing oil treatments maybe after 2 weeks when your hair is not plaited, doing oil treatments, deep conditioning, just making sure that your hair is in touch. And if you are someone who has natural hair, and you do not put, you decide to put wigs at times when you are visiting, when you are going to work, make sure that you take care of the hair more than you take care of the weave, because some people, they forget to take care of their hair. They take care of the wig more than they take care of their hair. So I think it's best that you take care of your hair. Make sure that every morning you moisturize your hair, you put oil to your hair. Make sure that your hair is moisturized.
Okay, I've heard something that you have said, that you're saying concerning it, either you put it like on a daily basis, 2 days, 3 days. What actually differentiates, what actually makes me know that I'm supposed to use it like on a daily basis, 2 days or in 3 days? How do I know?
That's when I said when your hair is plaited. When it is plaited, I think that's when you will like skip or 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
But when it's not plaited, every day there's something that you do to your hair. Maybe you tie it, maybe you leave it loose. That's when you oil it on a daily basis. Make sure that it is moisturized.
Okay, so which simply means that when my hair is not plaited, it actually requires more maintenance than when it's plaited.
Yes, because plaiting our hair is another way of
protecting. Yeah, protecting.
We are protecting it from weather. We are protecting it from so many things. That's why we decide to plait our hair. But when it's not plaited, my chances are high. It can break. It can do anything if we don't take care of our hair.
Wow. Okay. That's good. That's so amazing. I think Anna actually also have got something to say. Anna, what is it that people have to do so that they can maintain their hair on a daily basis and they don't go through the side of people would say natural hair is a bit difficult to maintain or take care of? What is it that they have to do?
Just adding on what Priska said, I think let me touch on taking care of your hair when you're sleeping. If you have like super long natural hair, I think you should just have to tie it and plait just big cornrows and tie it. Don't just sleep on your natural hair, because when you sleep, you wake up with so many tangles. So I think if you just plait it and you tie it and you sleep, yeah.
Okay, wow, that's great. So which simply means that natural hair have got like a certain way of what you have to do to it when you're sleeping, and there's a way of how to do it maybe when you're awake, which simply means that it requires a little bit of some effort for it to become the way that you really want it to be. Then, which simply means that if you don't take care of it the way that it has to be, one way or the other, there is a cause of breakage and it can break and you don't like it. I think that was amazing. Let me also add on that maintaining your natural hair, we either make your hair grow, and if you don't maintain it well, I don't want to lie to you, your hair can break. And I think one of the things that you have to do is to take care of it more when you are at home, more than that when a hairstylist can do when you visit the salon, because you visit a salon like maybe once or twice. So you also have to know what to do with that when you're at home. That was great. I think we can take a little break and we'll bring on something else next. Welcome back, our viewers, to our Red K show, where we are talking about natural hair today. It's one of the things that we have chosen to bring in today. So we are talking about natural hair. I think we have heard that natural hair is beautiful and it's a crown that you can actually really embrace. And then you have also here on how to maintain it, especially when you are not at home. But I believe maybe you might have another question that you think you can throw in, or a question that you have been like really wanted to know what exactly to do with your hair, you can just also comment below. Let us know what is it that you want to know with your hair, so that maybe on a next show we would know exactly what to respond to you and what exactly that you might need to hear. But I think these ladies have talked about the beauty of natural hair and then how to maintain it. Now we really need to know from you ladies, are there specific styles, or maybe are there styles that you would say these are the best styles to carry and these are the best styles that someone should wear, maybe because of their hair type, because of their hair length, considering all those things? Is there a specific style that you'd say this is the style that someone can wear, and maybe these styles someone may not wear these ones? And also maybe you can tell us maybe the reasons, because I believe people would need to know when someone says this is what you have to do, they need to know why do you have to do it, and this is why we don't have to do, and they also need to know why is it that we don't have to do it. What are the advantages and the disadvantages of us to carry certain hairstyles with certain hair type and certain hair length?
Choosing a hairstyle, firstly you must look at your hair, the type of your hair. Is it strong enough for the hairstyle that you want, or do you have weak hair? Like if you have like strong hair, you can do variety of hairstyles. Like you can do cornrows, you can do bush locks, you can do mabanzi, and you can also do like box braids. But if you have like weak hair, for you to do hairstyles like super long box braids, it's gonna pull your hair. If it's weak, then your hair will break. So I think you have to look at the type of your hair.
Wow, that was a great response. But now I think someone would like really need to know that their hair is the thicker one or the thin one, because at times maybe when I'm just looking at my hair, I'm just looking at my hair considering my hair because that's the only hair that I carry. But how do I know exactly this is thin hair or this is thick hair? Maybe Priska, you can respond to us. How do someone knows that this is thick hair or thin hair? What is it they are looking at?
Okay, we have different types of hair. We've got 1 and then 2 ABC and 4 ABC. Yeah, I think that's it. And then on the types of hairstyles that we should put, it also depends on the profession that you carry. Maybe someone would decide to put bush locks where they do not allow bush locks at their workplace. Someone would decide to put long braids that goes like this, where they are not allowed at their workplaces. It depends on the type of job that you do. It also depends on how you carry yourself. Are you an artist? Are you someone who just like you do not go to work, or maybe you just want to go to an occasion like weddings? Those are the things that you have to consider. Someone will just look and say, I want this style. Maybe that style is suitable for going to a wedding, and you are not going to a wedding, you want to go to work where they allow just formal hairstyles. So all those things are the things that you have to consider before deciding to put on a hairstyle.
Wow. Thank you so much. I think she have actually touched on something else that I think your profession that you carry also allows you to wear some certain hairstyles and doesn't allow you to wear some certain hairstyles. And it also depends with the events that you're going to go to. I think on the hair types, I think allow us to touch on the hair types on our next show. We'll tell you exactly which hair type is yours, that maybe you can actually maybe experience it, or you can taste it or try it when you're at home. We tell you how to do it, and how can you be able to know which hair type exactly do you have. But we all actually have got different hair types, even if the three of us, we all have got natural hair, but our hair types is different, and by its being so different, it also allows us also to wear different hairstyles because of that. I think today I think we've touched on what were the most necessary things on natural hair. I think on our next chair show we would actually bring you more on what to do with your natural hair, depending on what exactly that you guys would want to know on your natural hair. We thank you so much. Thank you so much, Priska and Anna. I think you guys, you have like heard it for yourself. These guys, actually, we talked about why we love our natural hair. We talked about how to maintain it and which hairstyles actually suit you at a certain environment, depending with where you're going, the occupation that you do, and your lifestyle. Also, it's another thing that you can look at when you are putting a hairstyle that you want to wear. But don't hesitate to visit us on a social platform so that you can see a lot of hairstyles that we are doing that you might love. And if there is something that you really need to know, just inbox us and we'll respond back to you. We thank you so much, ladies. We really appreciate. See you next time.